Hello, all. This is Dr. Dave Maslach talking to you about reciprocity.com. The E is written with a 3. And in this particular video, I'm going to talk to you about why you're actually afraid to do something and why you might want to understand why you're actually working towards something. So if you don't know me, I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There are so many people that helped me out that I want to pay the favor forward and help you out. All right, so many of you are watching these videos because you want to go to graduate school. You think it would be really interesting to become a professor. Many of you are thinking of getting a PhD. A lot of you are managers, and maybe you have an MBA and you are trying to become more innovative. So you're watching a professor online talk about these kind of things. Many of you are trying to achieve something in your life where you are trying to do something that's novel, that's watching these videos. And I really want you to think about why you're doing these things. What is the reason why you're actually wanting to work towards something? I think it's a really important thing for all of us to understand. So for me, if you've watched some of my more recent videos that I've done, I've talked about a lot of different things about what happened in my high school years. Me feeling that I always have to give back. I always want to please other people. And it's really got me to reflect on many things deep down inside in terms of who I am. And over the course of the last few months, I feel a lot more calmer inside of me, and I feel a lot more open that I can share some of these things with you, because we all have these experiences as we grow up that shape us. Many of them are not so positive experiences. We have a lot of very positive experiences in our life, but we tend to remember those things that are very, very negative in our life. This is pretty well known in the research that, negative things really stay with us, and they really frame who we are as individuals. So I want you to think about why you actually want to accomplish something in your life, why you are actually trying to work towards something. If you're a manager, why are you trying to move up in the corporate ladder? What is it? Is it something to do with, that you want to work on your self-esteem? And if you move up in the corporate ladder, maybe you get a bigger house, maybe you get a nicer car. Is that driving who you are? Why do you want these particular things? And why is it that you want to please other people? So this goes for me. Why is it that I actually want to please other people? Why is it that you want to respond to somebody immediately or not respond to somebody immediately when they contact you? What is going on behind the scenes? What are you trying to feel? What is it trying to tell you? And I want you to really start thinking about these things, because these things are the things that haunt us, and they sort of shape who we are as individuals. As I've gone through this journey of becoming a lot more open with who I am as a person and sharing it online, letting you see me, that I'm completely imperfect. There's many things that go on behind the scenes that I wish, wouldn't have happened. I wish that I would respond differently, but that shapes who I am. And these things that happen to you shape who you are as well. And if we can get to these sort of fundamental moments of what shape us and work towards those things, and really question those, and bottom line, really forgive yourself, whatever that thing is, or forgive the other person that has done that to you, and work towards having that feeling of forgiveness, really gives you a sense of peace, which in these day and age, when we're going to go through tough times, we're truly going through some really significant events that are happening around us. And then we, over the course of a matter of weeks, of months, we're going to go through even more significant things that are going to go around us. And if we can go through those things calmly without being shaped by those emotions, we can really work through those. So some of you are going to go through a period some of you are graduate students right now. Some of you are professors. Some of you are managers. You're probably going to lose your jobs over the next little bit. Maybe that's going to happen. I don't know. But when it does happen, having that thought of what it actually means to go through why you do the things that you do and working on those particular things are going to allow you to walk through those steps very calmly. So if you do have a tough time going into the job market, that you will be able to just say, well, it's the job market, and you will be okay with going and getting a part-time job. Maybe you need to get that part-time job to raise a family, to get you through whatever the thing that you need to do. Maybe you need to do certain things that you feel are below you. Or for me, when I had a tough time, so, I graduated my PhD in 2009. That was a terrible year for anybody looking for jobs because the job market dried up, and I was responding very emotionally to it. But what I should have done in looking back is just responded and got a little part-time job. That would have helped out a lot, and just said, well, this is just what I have to do at this moment. So when you do that, instead of feeling like you have to please somebody, or that you're feeling bad about doing something that's below you, or whatever it is that's in your life, maybe you have to go talk to somebody that you don't want to talk to. When you have those emotional responses, that's going to shape how you respond to those individuals. But if you can come from a center of peace, where you have forgived yourself and forgive the other people, and acknowledge that it was really a situational thing that was going on with whatever it is that you are dealing with at this moment, you can go into that situation from a sense of power. It really truly is empowering when you're not having these emotional responses, and you could take a step back, detach yourself. So imagine yourself as a third person, and how that third person is going to respond to those particular events around you. And it's going to really, really help you as an individual grow, and develop, and really know that you can tackle many impressive and big problems that you are going to go into and take care of. So for those of you who are on new life situations at this moment, you're embarking on many different interesting things. And know that it's going to be fun, but at the same time, it's going to be extremely challenging. Maybe you're a new undergraduate student that's moving, to another part of the country, or a new graduate student, or a new professor, or, you're a new manager at a new place. It's going to be really fun and exciting, but you're going to come across these challenges. Just know that these challenges happen to everybody. And as you learn how to deal with these challenges and just deal with it as if you were a third person, you're kind of watching yourself intake what is going on, detach from reality a little bit, and really process some of these things. You'll be able to understand how to navigate many of these complex situations. And the way that you do that is you really have to get inside of why you're doing the things that you're doing, and look at yourself as if you're just a really calm individual that has their shit together. And as you do that, you will respond accordingly with your shit together. So that's all I wanted to say. Take care, and have a wonderful day. All right, bye-bye.